Brethren, the decisions that are made today will affect our fraternity for many years to come. I have had the honor to serve as your Grand Secretary for the past 8 years. During that time, we have developed training programs. We have greatly improved Grandview as a platform, not only for membership development, but also membership retention, and developed Grandview where we can accept online dues payments and have virtual dues cards. We have worked to find ways to assist the lodges in reclaiming the narrative and to find men of good quality who can eventually become Masons. I believe that the work that we have done have greatly improved and benefited lodges throughout the jurisdiction. But there is more work to be done, and I am ready to pivot into a new position to assist the lodges and the individual members of the state to succeed. We need to improve membership retention. We need to find ways to develop, to take advantage of new technologies as they develop. And we need to continue to reclaim the narrative. We need to look for ways to assist lodges in improving their buildings, improve their lodge rooms, and improve the membership retention and experience. We need to make sure that we are connecting with our communities and that we are practicing outside of the lodge those things that we are taught and learn within the lodge. Brethren, when we work together, we can accomplish great things. Together, we can move mountains.
So brothers, in the past, some of you have seen me carry around a mason jar full of M&Ms. And I have a little story that goes with that. The story is simply this. First of all, the mason jar is clear. You can see right inside of it. No secrets that we have. And I will tell anybody who's thinking about masonry, ask me whatever you want. There really are no secrets. What would you like to know? And that glass jar is indicative of that. Inside the jar, you'll find multicolored candies. And that's an indication of our diversity. We have brothers from all different cultures and creeds, and diversification is key to our organization, and we draw from that so that we can head into the future all together. Those candies are nuts, of course, peanut M&Ms, and that's because we're little nuts, having a little fun. If you're not having fun, I don't know, but that's what we do. On each one of those pieces of candy is an M and an M, money and members. Those are the pillars of our organization, brothers. No lodge is going to be able to survive if they don't have both. Money, you got to have them you want to create fun events so that new members might come think about you and want to participate with you. You got to have money in order to do that. So we have to fulfill that obligation and to pay your bills, etc., of course. And then members. We have got to guard the West Gate, but we have got to be eager to approach individuals and talk to them and engage them in the opportunity to become Masons. And then we need to activate those brothers so that they become part of our craft and not just a name on a piece of paper. That's the foundation of our organization, brothers. That truly is what we need to focus on every single week, every single month, every single year. And I'm eager to continue to do that.
Well, first off, this fraternity really is about one thing, and that's service. And it's having the opportunity to serve. Because I think one of the best parts about life is having things to be grateful for. Gratitude is one of the most life-changing things. That if you walk around with a grateful heart and that attitude, that changes the whole dynamic of things. And so as far as the fraternity goes, for all of us who've had the opportunity to serve, and I've done a lot of stuff in the fraternity, and I've put myself out there and served in many, many different ways. But you know what? I'm the one that's benefited most from that because of this grateful heart that the men who came before us and the men who, like the lodge that I was raised in, Franklin Lodge number 5, they carved this lodge out of the forest back in the mid 1800s. It was a big deal. And some of the things that we're struggling with are much less difficult than what these men went through to build the fraternity here. So I think that, walking around with that grateful attitude and just having the understanding of the greatness that we're part of, the bigness of the fraternity, and yes, the bigness of the job that we have to do. And that's what the grand line, that's what the leadership in this fraternity is called to do, right? Just like those lumberjacks that carved at Franklin Lodge back in 1856. That's what we're called to continue to build in difficult times and to continue to grow this fraternity in a way that would make men like them proud of us.
Freemasonry has given me so much, and I want to help our lodges and brothers thrive for generations to come. By supporting leadership, strengthening membership, and honoring our traditions while staying relevant, we can ensure every lodge in Washington feels connected and empowered. It will be an honor to serve and dedicate myself to the continued growth of our craft.